Hi guys, what's up? Lewis here from Mob Gaming, and today we have a brand new video in the new series, how to improve your game when playing Call of Duty Ghosts. So I've had the game for quite a while now, but to be honest, really all these tips, they apply for any Call of Duty. I'm not sure, but yeah, they'll improve your game in all Call of Duties. So the first thing that we have, the first video in this series, is external things, products that you can go to shops and buy that will improve your Call of Duty game. So there's 3 of the products which I feel really do improve your game. I have got 2, my friend has the 3rd one, and I do also really want the 3rd one. So we'll just jump straight into it, and the first one that we have is a proper headset. So this is basically, you get with the Xbox 360 and Xbox One, you have a headset which has one ear cup thingy and a microphone. So yes, these are all well and good if you want to talk to your friends, but as soon as you go into proper gaming, you want a 2-ear cup proper full-on headset that will it lets you also, the game volume comes through this. It comes with a USB that you just stick into the back of your Xbox, and you can then hear the game volume through your 2-ear cup headset. So this game volume is much clearer than TV speakers, and it's also split up, and you can hear it really clearly. So one of the big advantages of this is if somebody's coming up behind them, then you will hear their footsteps unless they've got dead silence, and you can surprise them, turn around and probably kill them, which is obviously a great advantage to have over your opponent. If you are thinking of getting one, then the 3 main brands that you would want to look at are Astro, Turtle Beach and Tritons, and you can get these from anywhere between £20 to £200. It all just depends on how much you want to spend, how much you've got to spend. So I do feel that they improve your game. Lots of all the pro gamers wear them. I wear them. Basically, it just gives you a big edge over your opponent. I used to have some Turtle Beaches, and they did really well for me until they broke. They did eventually break, but they do last a while. And then I got some Tritons because a friend recommended me to them, and they are really good as well. So that is the first thing that I'm going to be talking about in the video. That's headsets. I recommend getting one. They do really improve your game. That's that bit done. Moving on, we have these things that I would imagine that you haven't heard of. They're called control freaks, and what they are is they are a little thing that goes onto your thumbstick and just kind of extends it a bit. So what it basically, the aim of it is to it means that your thumbstick can move further. It can move further from left to right and up and down. Like if you move your control thumbstick, you see like it can move reasonably far. It can move from left to right all the way. But if you get a control freak, that doubles the height of the control thumbstick, and it can actually move double the distance. This means that it can you've got more, how would you say, leeway when aiming. So you can make the smaller movements without going off aiming. When I got these, before I got these, for some reason whenever I saw somebody, I would move my right thumbstick around in a circle, and that often meant that I would lose gunfights a lot. And now I've not noticed that as much, either because I've managed to stop doing it, or because the control freak's on, I'm not moving it as much from the top of the controller. So I mean, they do really help. I got them a couple of months ago when I was kind of struggling with Call of Duty. I think I was just starting to get better, and then I got them, and they've just boosted me right the way up. You can get lots of different styles. You can get domed, you can get like concave ones. It just depends a lot on preference. I've just got the classic ones, and they work just fine. They come in packs of 2, but I only use it on the aiming thumbstick. So basically, when they do eventually break, I mean they'll last at least a year, you can then just take the other one out of the box and stick that one on after. Because I don't really feel you need the kind of freedom when you're running. It's just kind of forward, back, side and side. You don't need to move like small distances and be as accurate as you do when aiming. Because obviously when you're aiming you need to hit those shots on target first time. So if you're in the UK and you want them, then probably the best place to get them is Amazon. They're about £10. Just type in Control Freak and they'll come up. Just note that it's spelt with a K, and I think the freak is a double E, but I'm not sure. And if you're in the US, obviously just get them from the Control Freak website. I will just stick a Control Freak link to the proper website in the description below. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out. They do really improve your game, and I really enjoy playing with them. And now, from now on, when I ever go to a friend's house and I forget to bring them, I play really, really badly. So it just depends. So that's the second thing. I have the first 2 things that I spoke about, and they both really help my game. And the third one is something that I'm really, really interested in. It's a Scuff gaming controller. So if you've never heard of Scuff, what they are is they're a company who they make controllers for Xbox, and what they do is they're custom built, and they've got lots of different features. The most notable feature is that they have paddles on the back. They have 2 paddles, and that's where your fingers would be if you're holding the controller. And what these paddles do is when you press them, they can be configured to any button that you want. So say I wanted it to be B and A, which is a default, then you can just press them, and instead of having to move your thumb from the analog stick to the thumb to B, if you want to drop shot, you can just use the paddle at the back, which then means that you've got more chance of killing them because your aim will always stay on them, if you know what I mean. So I mean that's a really, really cool feature that Scuff have stuck on their controllers. They've also got trigger stops, which means that the triggers don't have to go in quite as far when you're shooting, and that just all lowers the delay time from when you want to shoot to when the bullet leaves the gun, which is obviously, it's really important. And they can take out the vibrations in your controller, so if you don't like playing with vibrations, they can just scrap that completely. And it makes it really light. So if you are thinking about getting a Scuff, then I do recommend getting a wired one. Don't get a wireless one, even if you only have wireless controllers, because the battery pack will get in the way of the paddles, and it'll be much harder to actually like push them down. The only downside to Scuffs is they're quite expensive. They've got a send-in service, which means you can like buy a controller and send it into them. That can cost anything between £40 and £60, and then you can get pro gaming ones, which is where you buy their actual controllers, and that can be about £80 to £100. But they are really good. So I hope you guys, if you do decide to buy any of these, they really help you and improve your game lots. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment and subscribe. I'd love to hear what you guys think of it. Be sure to check out our Facebook and Twitter. No, we don't have a Twitter page yet, but we're creating one. Be sure to check out our Facebook page. The link will be down in the description below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you.